It's time for Guess That Bassline, the game where we play just the bass line from popular songs and see how many you can name correctly. All bass lines are from major sections of songs, such as verses, choruses, or highly recognizable transitions. Naming the song correctly gets you 1 point. Singing or humming the melody will get you half a point. Any challenges will be decided by our distinguished panel of judges. Now it's time to play Guess That Bassline. All right, welcome back to another episode of Guess That Bassline. Welcome, Chris and Shannon, the first married couple contestants.
How we doing?
We might not be married after this.
I want to win. I don't know what I'm winning. Tell me.
You're winning bragging rights. That's it.
Right. Bring it on.
Chris and I were actually in a cover band for a little bit, way back in the day. It was probably right around the time that Chris and Shannon started dating, because I remember at band practice, Chris talking about this girl he was dating. Next thing I know, they're married. So it's been probably about 10 years since we were in that little cover band. The band that you chose is a band that we actually played, and I'm hoping a lot of people will be excited about, because I was definitely excited to play bass lines from the band Muse. The bass player, I'm going to screw this up, but his name is Chris Wolstenholme. I never refer to his name because I can never pronounce it. I just call him the bass player from Muse, and that's good enough.
We've seen Muse, what, three times? We've seen him twice, I think. But, yeah, I think he's the one that you like.
Are you ready to jump into the game?
We both at the same time. Woo! We're ready. I'm ready for the song. Let's go.
All right. Here is your first song.
I already know it.
Asphyxiation. What the name
No,
of the song?
Supermassive Black Hole.
Okay.
100%.
100% supermassive black hole, just like that.
In 10 seconds, yes, 100%.
All right, let's see if it's supermassive black hole. Yes.
1 for 1. I'm so excited.
That's right. Everyone gets excited with their first point on the board. You got your first point on the board. And yes, I know that was probably one of the more easy ones I could have picked. But let's be honest. I'm not going to do a Muse Guess That Bassline without playing Supermassive Black Hole. Do you two feel better now? You got your first point on the board? A little less nervous?
Knowing it's not going to be like a shutout, you know. We're not going to be embarrassed at the end. So.
No, I'm terrified. He just told me that
That's
was
the
the easy
easiest
one.
one.
Here we go. I'm terrified right now.
All right. 1 down, 6 to go. Are you ready for your second song?
Yeah.
That was the weakest yes I've heard ever.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. Here's your second song.
It sounded like it was leading into that.
Do you think its time is running out?
I don't know.
She thinks its time is running out.
Well, what do you think, Chris?
Yeah, what do you think?
Are you going to go against your wife, or are you going to support her?
I don't feel like that's the baseline for that song. I think we have to say time is running out.
Time is running out. All right. Let's see. Good job.
I was nervous even listening
so
to it.
nervous.
It's crazy to sit there and listen to a bass line.
Yeah,
it really is so hard by itself.
Everyone forgets about the bass. They forget how important the bass is and what it adds to songs.
Right. But without it, it would just sound like tinny and incomplete.
Yeah.
So you're 2 for 2. The lowest score is 2 points. So worst case, you tie for the worst score.
Okay.
What is the high score?
6 out of 7.
We're ready.
Ready for the next one?
I am.
Here you go. What is
Okay.
that bass line?
It's right here.
What's the one we were just listening to where I said it sounded like Space Forces?
Knights of Sidonia.
I think it is.
I think you're right. Again, Knights of Sidonia. It's got to be.
Locking it in?
What do you think, babe?
Yeah.
We're doing it.
Let's see if it's the Space Horses.
Yeah!
3 for 3.
There is zero pressure at this point. Bring it on.
Bring it on, huh? Song 4?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what you got.
Newborn or Sunburn?
There was like 3 that I thought sounded super similar.
Welcome to rock music. All of a sudden, I'm thinking Hysteria, but you wouldn't do that. Are you trying to trick me? I don't think so. I think it's Newborn. It's not Hysteria. I don't think.
So
Sunburn.
You were? Watch it be Hysteria. I think we have to say Hysteria.
Okay. That's what we're going with.
going with Hysteria. Final answer?
I'm just doing it.
Let's see.
I'm right.
Hysteria.
Boom! The baseline by itself is so hard, Tim. Oh my God.
Yeah.
This is a great game. You
It
can't
is so good.
Yeah.
How you feeling about the next one?
I thought the nerves would go down, but now
I
there's
know.
more pressure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why are you so intimidating, Tim?
I do put the 10 in intimidation. If I was a much bigger YouTuber, that might have just ended up being a meme.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
You're intimidating, but we still love you, and you better come visit us in
I
Portland.
do want to come visit. It looks beautiful there.
We would have so much fun. You just need to come for a whole week. Make it happen.
Let's do that. But first, let's make song 5 happen. What is that bass line?
Tim, I have no idea.
It's the one where it's kind of like a slower song.
The clapping one.
No. You gotta go with your instinct.
You didn't have a song name either.
No,
I
I
haven't heard any instinct
But
from
I-
either of you on this one.
I know, it's
expressed
really hard. It's really hard.
Yeah.
Is this just going to be like Starlight or something? And then I'm overthinking? It can't be. It can't be.
If it's not Starlight, let's at least just name something else.
It's like Map of the Problematic. Let's just do that.
Muscle Museum.
It's not Muscle Museum. No.
It's the best name for a song ever.
Yeah, and that's one of my favorite songs of
I know.
theirs of all time. So it is not
So
that.
we're gonna go with what you said.
Map of the
Map of the
Problematic.
Problematic.
That's
Would.
problematic.
Yep. That's what
Final
we're doing.
answer?
Yep.
You're never going to live this down, Chris.
Oh my God, Chris.
You're never going to live it down because we played this song in the band we were in.
I've exposed your lies, baby. The underneath's no big surprise. Now it's time.
Do you know why I'm mad about that? It's because I purposely put that out of my head because I thought you would never
You
select it.
said to me This won't be on the list because we played that together.
So he won't do that.
Never going to live it down. This isn't the first time that I've had a bandmate on this show where I played the bass line I played in the band we played in, and they got it wrong. Well, you're not going to get a perfect score, but you could tie if you get the last two right.
Okay.
But before we get there, it's time for the trick question.
Oh my gosh.
That's right. Everyone gets a trick question. I'm telling you it's a trick, so you can't scream, that's a trick question, no fair.
Okay.
Doesn't count for or against. It's just for fun, just for bragging rights.
Okay.
Want to give it a go?
Yes.
Absolutely. That's Sing for Absolution. That's not even a trick. That's 1,000,000% Sing for Absolution.
Going with Sing for Absolution?
Yes.
Final answer.
Okay. Interesting choice for a trick question, but here you go.
It's a race, but I'm gonna win. Yes, I'm gonna win. And I will light the fuse. And I'll never lose. And I choose to.
It is a Muse song, but it's not the bass line. It's actually the male choir line of Survival.
That makes me annoyed a little bit that I got that wrong, but okay.
I mean, the fact that I told you it was a trick question should have given it away that it wasn't going to be a bass line from a Muse song.
I just thought it was going to be the bass line of a really easy song. I didn't think about the fact that you would trick us by not playing the bass line.
I literally told you it was a trick question.
We're 0 for 2 in the last two. We got to make up for this.
Yeah, we do. Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
What is that bass line?
I feel like this is the hardest one. But
Well,
I'm like-
so bad about the last one.
I know I'm just drained at this point because it's so hard. Can we just guess, or we need to guess something? Pick a song name. Bliss. What do you want to
I
pick?
don't even have an educated guess.
What? What's your guess?
I don't know.
You said educated. I'm gonna saying Bliss because I'm completely wrong.
Yeah. I don't know.
But I need to guess something.
Final answer?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see if it's Bliss. I mean, it's not, but let's see.
See what it actually is.
Muscle Museum.
Just talking about it on the song before, the fifth song.
Yep.
Okay, we have to redeem ourselves with this one.
Mhm. We got 4 out of 4, and then we just blanked after blanked.
Okay, that's why we have to redeem ourselves.
This is redemption.
Time for redemption. Are you ready?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get this wrong too.
You have anything going through your mind?
I'm just trying to hum it out.
Sunburn?
Huh?
Sunburn?
Or is that what you think it is?
That's what I think it is.
I do not think it's sunburn at all.
Okay.
Is she gonna be right?
Only one way to find out, Chris.
Bliss or sunburn? Because I remember listening to those and thinking both of the bass lines just start out bomb, bomb, bomb. Like they both just start out kind of monotone.
I'm gonna say Bliss then. Let's just go with Bliss. Am I wrong?
I don't know.
She's got it right. It's sunburn, but we're going with Bliss. We are going with sunburn, and that is the final answer.
Okay, let's see if you end with 4 or 5 points.
Makes no difference to me what you leave.
Invincible.
You know what? I thought of that song. I did at the very beginning, but I was like, I was mixed up with Sing for Absolution is what I was. And I was like, then it's not either of those. Well, what a fun game. It's seriously amazing.
We want to come back.
Awesome. Glad to hear. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. You got 4 out of 7. You should be proud of yourselves, especially being nervous. You came out strong. Chris and Shannon, thank you so much for joining Guess That Bassline. Any parting words for our lovely audience?
I would say this actually reinvigorated my love for Muse. I feel like it has been a couple years since I really sat there and ran through a Muse playlist.
I agree. I forgot how much I love their music because I had just not listened to it so long.
In a while. Yeah.
Well, glad I can help you reconnect with your love of Muse. You at home, I want to know how you did. Drop comments. Let me know. Did you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Make sure you like the video. Dislike if you must, but if you do that, well, you should just like the video instead. And subscribe to the channel. I do this every month. Hit subscribe, ring the bell, so that way you get notified. All the YouTube stuff. You at home, keep making beautiful music. Chris and Shannon, you're a beautiful couple that were on the guest couch. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one.
Is it just hysteria? Is it?
He's not going to tell you.
You got to lock in an answer and find out. I'm not going to tell you.